Congratulations, Winsome. This is a long time coming.
A long
And
time.
even before I speak, I have to truly give God thanks that you continue to fulfill your purpose and that you have not allowed circumstances to defy you and keep you in a box. You have proven yet again that there's no glass ceiling, that the box does not even exist.
That's
and I
right.
know that better lies ahead. So commendations to you. Your theme, Together We Rise. I know it's by divine design because
Indeed.
everything that you do, Winsome, is always aligned to the biblical precepts and the Lord just leading and directing. Your theme perfectly lays the foundation for what will happen through this website. It is connection, it is elevation, it is purpose. It is taking persons to another level. I'm certain, ladies and gentlemen, you would have heard the story about the eagle, and it's very fitting that I share it with you once more. I have to share with you the fact that the eagle, after several years of being on this earth, after getting its life food, after continuing to soar above the circumstances, after 30 years, it makes a decision. And while Winsome did not wait for 30 years to renew her purpose, she made a decision. And so does the eagle. So the eagle goes to the highest point it can find, and it starts to pull off feather by feather, claw by claw, and that's a painful process. And I know if Winsome should tell you that this new platform that has been created to transform the world was not necessarily an easy process. And so the eagle takes off the beak, and it hits off the beak, and then it makes the decision that rebirth must come. And so the eagle then goes to a place where it's hidden from everything else, and it's naked, it's bare, it's vulnerable. And then the rebirth, the regeneration, the renewal of that eagle's mind takes place. And I want to tell somebody on the platform that while this is Winsome's evening, I believe it's also the evening for all of us to decide and to know that your purpose cannot be aborted and it cannot be denied. It may not be a website. It could be a business idea. It could be another course of study. It could be a path that you have been shy in taking. But Winsome has shown us that all it takes is a start. And so the eagle, the feathers start to come, and then the claws start to grow back, and then the eagle becomes stronger. The eagle becomes more focused. The eagle becomes more diligent, and it's a rebirth. And wherever you are, I want you in your space to say rebirth, because together we rise. And I want to turn it into a little acronym. And I want to share with you that the R in rise, it means that you are resourceful. And we have heard it's Serenity Resource Connector. The R means that you are resourceful. And what Winsome is creating is a space for you to get all the tools that you need, the connection in order for you to be resourceful in your own space, in your business, in the future that you want to create. And the I means that you are impact. It means that every time you come into a space, as Winsome is doing, you will leave an impact, because I am certain that when we should have left out of this launch, we will be remembering things that have been said and seen, and that is impact. And then the S in rise stands for being strategic. You must understand, ladies and gentlemen, that it's not every path that you must take. You must be selective with your purpose. You must be selective with your time. You must be selective with your energy. You must be selective with the things that you pour into. And then the E stands for empower. That you are empowering others by your interaction, by the resources that you give, by your time, by your talent. So I want to encourage all of you this evening to rise above the doubt, the fears, rise above the lack, rise above the insufficiencies. And I want to Bible it up a little bit. The word of God tells us in Jeremiah 29 that I know the plans I have towards you, plans for you to prosper and have an expected end. But if you do not believe that you can rise, you will forever remain stagnant. I want to say to you, the time has come to rise. The time has come to have a rebirth. And as we are joyful in what is happening in Winsome's life and this platform and this Serenity Resource Connector, I know that what Winsome wants is for you to also move forward. She also wants you to push forward purposefully. So I want to tell somebody that you too have it in you. God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of boldness, but of a sound mind. And it's not even about Christianity. It is about understanding that you were created to rise. We have been created for so much more. I want you to know that as we glory with some, God also wants you to be at a place where you rise. And as you rise, like the eagle, I encourage you to not let the winds of turmoil cause you to be weighed down. Like the eagle, use the winds to carry you to your place of purpose. And as you rise, remember those who have helped you. As you rise, remember to be grateful for what you prayed for. As you rise, remember to help somebody. As the songwriter says, if I can help somebody as I travel along, then my living shall not be in vain. So you cannot rise if Jesus is not your wind. You cannot rise if you're not willing to connect with others in a good way. You cannot rise if you're not willing to give back. So we are grateful. As the theme says, together we rise.